Gabe Klein. We're in my stomping grounds, my home of Washington, D.C. And we're here to talk to Clarence and Street Films about parking. Back when I was DDOT commissioner here in Washington, D.C. in the end of 2008 until the end of 2010, we started testing a lot of different parking systems. We knew that we wanted to use technology to reform our parking system. It was horrible. It was antiquated old Dunkin' meters that took quarters. People would jam paper clips in it. It didn't encourage turnover. And the meters were always broken. So we had started putting these multi-space meters before I got here. But what we wanted to do was to fix our single space meters. We didn't want to get rid of them because people use them as bike racks. And to be honest, we wanted single space meters in some areas. And so we layered on a pay-by-phone system. And we tested it first, it worked really well. We found revenue went up 28% overnight. I think overall it's gone up like 60%. So we've got the highest penetration in the world for people using pay-by-phone. More than half of people, now I think over 60%, use pay-by-phone instead of the meters. But what people love is, it's really easy to use. I used to get tickets because I didn't carry cash. You have a Park mobile app on your phone, you hit one button, it shows you where your car is, you hit the map, and it shows you exactly where you are, and it's loading right now. It'll show us, like let's say we had walked into a restaurant, it'll actually show us this is zone 21753. You punch in 21753 on here, continue, and then you just choose your vehicle. I have my scooter in here, my little smart card, the professor, and you just choose how much time, and it'll tell you when your time's expiring. It'll ping you and text you and say, hey, do you want to re-up your parking? Of course, it won't let you do it over the limit. If this is a 2-hour zone, you can't re-up your parking after 2 hours because we want to encourage turnover. Now, the other cool thing, so we used to have the old style Dunkin' mechanical meter. This is a solar powered meter that this young lady's using right here. It takes credit cards now. It didn't used to. Now we take credit cards. You can still put in change if you want to. And what's nice is these cost about $400 or less. So you literally pop the old one off, you pop this one on, you can replace the whole block. It's got an RFID chip, so it knows immediately where it is, and it actually sets up its own pricing. Now you'll notice on here, it's also got the Park mobile sticker. So let's say that if I was here and I didn't have my credit card, I would use pay-by-phone. As soon as you enter in that you've paid, this light that's flashing red over here will start flashing green. I was just helping this nice young lady. She wasn't putting her credit card all the way in, so we figured that out. And you'll see it was flashing red, now it's flashing green. If she had paid by phone, it would bounce off the satellite, come back down and start flashing green, so the meter maid would know. So if you want, you can pay by block basically, and you put your credit card in, and you choose how much time. It puts out a little receipt. The receipt goes onto your dash. So basically, we're saying like any way you want to pay, you can pay. Okay, so we put this in place in 2009. We built a system from scratch to allow people to log into the city website and say, I need a moving truck, or I'm having a wedding and I need to block off the street. And you have to pay. So if you're gonna have a moving truck here, you buy the space. But in exchange for that, you get to actually print out a sign at the local police district in your neighborhood. So they have big printers, we put them in there, and you have to go there, but there used to be handwritten signs, you buy them at Home Depot, and it was always bogus. We put a QR tag on there too, so any of our DDOT reps can come out here, bam, look at it, and I believe a consumer can too, and make sure that it's legit. So I'm really proud of this, like the parking system and the reform permitting system. It's way bigger than just this particular project. But we tried to make the right-of-way sort of more uniform in terms of signage, less fraud, less BS, if you will. If you are parked here, you will get a ticket quickly. We have meter maids that will come around and look at it, scan it, and give you a ticket if it's not you.